In today's video, I'm going to continue my journey with Telltale's The Walking Dead, Season 1, Episode 4, Around Every Corner. Episode 3 really kickstarted the group's journey to Savannah, and many beloved characters died along the way. As per usual, each episode begins with a recap of the previous one.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Shut up, Carly! Ugh, I've heard enough out of you!
Now, what the fuck's the problem?
You're not coming with us.
I don't know much about you folks, but I can tell you as sure as the sun's gonna come up tomorrow that y'all keep going on like this, and that girl ain't gonna make it.
What do we do?
Give me the gun, kid. I'll do it. We need to help find a boat. It's our best bet at safety.
Okay, but we'll be in Savannah, and my parents were in Savannah.
Okay, we'll look for them.
I was the one giving the bandits supplies.
What?
It's all my fault.
We gotta jump!
What? No way! Ah!
Shit!
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here, and you be sure to find me, whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I need...
Who the fuck?
I don't know, but I doubt we're gonna be happy when we find out.
Episode 4 opens up with shots of Savannah, Georgia. We can see that the city got hit just as hard as anywhere else. Most places look scavenged, abandoned, and torn down. We then see our group of survivors wading their way through the streets, each one still rattled from recent events leading up to this moment. The group's objective is to still look for a boat. From the way things look around here though, finding one might be easier said than done.
Can't I just hold it?
I already told you no. Don't ask me again, okay?
What's the harm in letting her have it? It doesn't even work.
You take care of yours, let me take care of mine.
Sorry I spoke.
How's Omid?
His leg's pretty bad.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You need to rest. He needs to rest.
Kenny, how much farther to the riverfront?
There should be just a few more blocks up ahead.
And there'll be boats there?
It sure as hell better be.
There'll be boats. Have to be. Have to be. It's going to be okay. Kenny knows what he's doing. What the hell?
Maybe this city's not so dead after all.
Keep moving. No one's ringing that bell. It's automatic. On a timer.
What kind of church bell goes off at 20 past the hour? Someone's up there!
Are you sure? I don't see anything.
Hey! Hey, you up there!
Damn it, Lee. Keep quiet. You're gonna...
If I were you, I'd get out of the street now.
I thought you said that thing didn't work.
Who the hell is this? Hello? Hello! I said answer me!
As the camera pans around the group and the bell continues to toll, the audience gets a creeping feeling that something's coming our way.
What the hell was that? Is someone trying to fuck with us?
Sounded more like a warning.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls.
What are you yammering on about?
It tolls for thee.
Everybody, run!
The group attempts to clear a path through the approaching herd. The number of undead continues to increase though, and it seems like fighting isn't really much of an option.
Kitty!
Little too close, don't you think?
No! Ben! Help her!
Clementine and Ben are cornered by walkers. In a moment of fright and panic, Ben's flight response takes over and he leaves Clementine for dead.
God damn it!
Lee pulls out his gun and begins to clear a path to her. There are just so many walkers though, and they're attacking from all sorts of different angles.
No!
Get her the hell out of here. I'll catch up with you.
Move your asses! River Street's right up ahead! That's not all. Oh, give me a fucking break!
Wait, where the hell's Chuck?
Shit, he's in trouble. We gotta help him.
There's no time! We gotta go, now!
I'll be fine. Just go!
As Chuck makes an honorable sacrifice, the rest of the group flees for safety.
I'll get the door.
You okay?
Yeah.
You've opened up your wound. You're bleeding. Shit, it's gonna get infected. We've gotta get him inside. Clean him up.
Kenny, how's that door
I'm
coming?
working on it.
We'll work faster, would you? Won't be long before those things outside figure out where we went. You know they can smell blood.
Let me see if I can find us a way in.
And this is where the player first takes free reign of Lee. The opening to episode 4 is quite something. It's action-packed and there's a lot to take in. The group made it in okay from the train, the theoretical boat is right around the corner, but their zombie troubles seem to be only getting worse, and Omid's leg isn't doing so well. Even though time is of the essence, Lee has some words for Ben and his prior actions.
Ben. About what happened back there on the street.
I know. I don't know what happened. I just froze up. Hasn't that ever happened to you?
Just hear what I'm saying to you. You put that girl in danger again, it won't be walkers you have to worry about.
I hear you.
As for the current matter at hand, Lee looks around for possible ways to get inside the house. The windows are boarded up and the back door is sealed tight. Making some observations though, there seems to be a doggy door of some kind attached to it.
What's this? Looks like there's some kind of pet door here.
I tried it already. That's locked too. Who the hell ever heard of a locked doggy door?
I have. My neighbor had one just like that. It's radio controlled. The dog wears a collar with a chip in it, so the door only opens when the dog gets close to it.
Well, shit. Every day's a school day. All right, so where's the dog?
Looking over his shoulder, Lee spots the doghouse along with a mound of dirt beside it. Putting two and two together, he grabs a nearby shovel standing up against the shed and gets to work.
Hey, be careful. Digging up dead things isn't what it used to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's buried down there?
Whatever it is, it's been here a while.
Ew, I can smell it from here. Gross.
Clementine, honey, come sit with me and Omid. Let Lee work.
Oh, God, the smell.
Lee gets down to the ground and reaches for the collar.
Can't get it off.
Okay, that is not cool.
Jesus.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, honey. It's just the smell.
Are you sure you're...
I said I'm fine, okay?
Unpleasantries aside, Lee walks over to the doggy door and unlocks it.
Here goes nothing.
Yes! God damn! You see anything in there?
No. Looks like it's been empty a while.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast.
Okay, let me see if I can reach up in there.
Be careful, man.
It's no good. I can't get it.
Here, let me try. I think I can...
Clem, are you okay? Say something!
Ta-da!
Good job, Clem.
Yeah, way to go.
I did good, right?
Yes, you did. You did good.
Can we maybe have this conversation inside? My leg's starting to hurt like hell.
Looks okay from here. Everybody in.
As the team funnels into the home, the groaning of the undead continues on.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Feel better already just being off my feet. Thanks, babe.
So, when were you gonna tell us about the radio?
Tell you what?
That it's working. That there's someone else on the other end of that thing. You didn't think that might have been worth sharing with the rest of us?
I was gonna tell you. Kenny and I only found out yesterday.
So both of you were keeping it from the rest of us. Great.
Who gives a shit about the damn radio? I'm more worried about whoever it was out there ringing that bell and bringing the dead down on top of us. It's like they didn't want us to make it to the river.
What makes you think it's not the same person? Whoever was on the radio was close enough to see us in the street, and we didn't see anyone else other than the guy in the bell tower.
Because that doesn't make a lick of damn sense. Why would they bring out the dead like that and then try to warn us about it?
How much sense does anything make anymore? In case you haven't noticed, there's a lot of twisted folks out there these days. At least the dead don't play games with you.
I don't know who it was. All I know is they're no friend of ours.
Damn right. I'm telling you, they don't want us getting to the river. Maybe they want those boats all to themselves. Well, we'll see about that.
I'm not going back out there anytime soon. Omid needs to rest.
I think we could all use a little time to rest up and gather our thoughts, Kenny. At least until those walkers outside wander off and Omid's feeling better.
He best feel better quick. I ain't gonna wait around here too long.
Place seems secure, at least.
I'll feel better when we know that for sure. We need to check the whole house.
All right, fine. You and me'll take the upstairs. Lee, you've got down here. Make sure you check every door, understand?
Okay.
Can I help? What if there's another locked door?
I think you've been helpful enough for one day, kiddo. Why don't you just see if Kristen and Omid need anything, okay?
Okay.
Even though the house is seemingly abandoned, we've learned that it doesn't mean there can't be any threats. As expected, everything worth taking is gone, and it doesn't seem like there's much in working condition. Clearing through the first few rooms, Lee then moves on to the smaller closets and spaces of the home. Most of those seem fine too. At this point, the ground floor only has one more door to look into.
Jesus!
What? What happened?
It's nothing. Just, nothing. Well, place ain't got much. We should be okay here for a while. At least until it quiets down outside.
Good. Thanks.
Is he okay?
Yeah, for now. But I'm really worried his leg might have gotten infected. Don't suppose you turned up any meds while you were poking around?
Nah, just dog food. And there's some whiskey in the back.
I was just asking Clementine if she knows who the man on her radio is. It's okay, honey. You can tell us. Who is he? What does he want?
Go ahead, Clem. It's okay. You're not in any trouble.
It's just a friend. I don't think he wants to hurt us.
What has he been saying to you? What have you been saying to him?
I told him I was trying to find my parents and that they were in Savannah. He really seems nice. I think he wants to help me find them.
Clementine, honey, trust me, that's not what he wants.
Lee? Lee, you need to get up here now.
What's wrong?
It's Kenny. Kenny said he thought he heard something up there. Went to go look.
He's up there?
I can't get him to come down.
Stay here.
Unsure of what to expect, Lee works his way up the ladder, enters the attic, and spots Kenny.
Kenny? Kenny, you okay, man? Oh, Jesus. What the hell is that? Oh, my God.
Kinda looks like Duck, don't he?
It's just a kid. What the hell happened to him?
Ain't nothing on him. Guess he must have been hiding out up here. Starved to death.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I can, Lee. Couldn't do it before. Can't do it now.
I can't ask you to do this, man. I'll take care of it, like I did before.
Are you sure?
I guess we'll find out.
From some brief shots back downstairs, we saw that there used to be a family of 3 living here. It would be wise to assume that this is the kid from the portraits. His parents are nowhere to be found, either mashed to pieces from the undead outside, or perhaps they're part of the herd. There isn't much else to look at in here besides a sad ending.
Poor kid. Must have tried to hide out up here until he starved to death. Oh, this could have been Clementine if I hadn't found her when I did.
Approaching the child, Lee takes out his wrench and does what needs to be done.
I'm sorry.
We should bury him.
I'll take care of it.
The scene changes and it's Lee carrying the child's body out to the backyard. As he approaches the dirt mound, I can't help but think that it's sort of poetic for a boy to be buried next to his best friend. Their endings may not have been the same, nor that pleasant, but at least they could be laid to rest once and for all. As Lee fills in the grave, Clementine can be seen watching him from afar. As the two lock eyes, you get this sense of grief and fear. Lee will do anything to keep Clementine alive, and will stop at nothing to keep her from ending up like the boy. or Duck, or Sean Green. But at the end of the day, there's only so much he can do for her in this twisted and horrific world.
Hey! Hey! You stay the hell away from us, you hear?
Lee, what's going on?
I saw someone standing there by the fence, watching us.
A walker?
No, too fast. Took off like a bat out of hell when I spotted him.
Was it a man or a woman?
Didn't get a good enough look.
What does it matter?
I'm wondering if it's the same guy who's been following us. The guy on the radio.
Kenny?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What's all the ruckus?
Lee saw someone watching us from outside the gate.
What? Who?
I can't be sure. They ran off before I could get a good look.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.
Me either. Walkers are one thing, but the thought of someone out there actually stalking us.
All right, that's it. We've stuck around here long enough. It's time to get back on track. Time to get down to the river and find ourselves a boat.
I don't know if Omid's well enough to move yet.
Well, he better get ready, because I'm going down to River Street right now to find a boat. And as soon as she's ready to go, we're moving out.
I'm with Kenny. The sooner we get the hell out of here, the better.
Well, then hell, what are we waiting for?
I'll go get my stuff.
No, Ben, you'll only slow us down. Lee and I can go scout the river while the rest of you get ready to move out. You stay behind with Krista and Omid.
Wait, can't I come? My mom and dad can't be far now. Maybe we can look for them on the way to the river.
Clem, honey, I think it'd be best if you stayed here with Ben. I need you to watch out for Omid and Krista. Help them get ready to move out.
You said I'm supposed to always stay close to you.
I know it's just this once. Sometimes we all have to put aside what we want for the good of the group. Hey, don't worry. I'll be back before you know it, okay?
Okay.
Daylight's burning. Gonna go grab my gear, then we'll head out.
Come on, Clem. Let's go see if Omid needs anything.
So, you're just gonna leave me on the bench here?
That's not how it is, Ben. I need you to stay here and keep an eye on Clementine.
I can do that.
Well, just so we're clear. While I'm gone, anything or anyone tries to get inside this house, you shoot them. Don't even think twice about it. Understand?
I got no problem shooting walkers.
Did you hear what I said? Anything or anyone. Good.
Who was that man, and was it the same person Lee saw up in the bell tower? In any case, the group is even more spooked, and the agenda's been moved up. The scene changes, and we're brought over to the more central streets of Savannah. It's Lee and Kenny, and things look just about as bad as they looked in the neighborhood. Lee notices that Kenny seems to be in a mood and wonders what's up with him.
Hey, so you want to talk about it?
About what?
About what happened back there, in the attic.
No.
You sure, man? I mean...
River's right up ahead. Son of a bitch. That bastard's fucking with us again. It's another trap.
No, listen. That's not the same bell as before. This one's further off. Whatever it is, it's gonna get the dead moving over there.
As they turn around, they see the masses flocking along East Bay Street and away from them.
What in the hell is going on?
I have no idea that someone must be ringing those bells.
Whatever, man. I find whoever's doing that, I'll ring their motherfucking bell for them.
Good one.
Let's keep moving.
The duo advances up the block, and as Lee catches up, we see that Kenny is in complete shock.
Still nothing moving behind us. I think we're... Oh my God.
There's gotta be a boat. There's gotta be.
Are you sure about that? Doesn't look like it to me. Maybe we need to start thinking about a plan B.
This is the plan, Lee. This is our best and only shot. You said so yourself back at the house. You agreed with me.
Yeah, but that was before we...
Kenny runs off and gets a closer look at the last remaining boat. It's clearly beat up and brings him a false sense of hope.
This one might still be salvageable.
Seriously?
You got a better fucking idea? I'll check it out. You look further along the waterfront. Maybe there's something at the other end.
I don't think we should split up too far.
We don't have to. See that telescope? You can see all the way along the waterfront from right here. See what you can find.
Okay.
The plan's been stopped in its tracks. No boat means no escape. The one left is in really rough condition, but it couldn't hurt to look into. Along the waterfront, there are a variety of observations that Lee can make. Most of them are just about how far the city has fallen. But there's one that's even more shocking and disturbing.
Fuck. What is this meant to be? Some kind of warning? We'll do something like this.
It appears to be some sort of undead barricade, meant to intimidate and scare off outsiders, and it seems like it did its job. Not far from the pile of bodies, Lee comes across the coin-operated binoculars, but is shortchanged and can't use them yet. The obvious place to look is in the cash register right by the pop-up stand, however, no dice. An interesting thing Lee notices are the markings on the boarded-up doors nearby. They're the same ones that we saw out in the streets by the church. Looking around some more, he comes across a newspaper machine and gives it a good whack with a wrench. Out comes the quarter he needs, and he can finally begin looking along the river.
Fuck!
What's up with the boat?
It ain't gonna work. Hull's cracked beneath the waterline, plus someone stripped out the battery.
You can't fix it?
What the hell is that?
A fate worse than death.
Unfortunately for the duo, there isn't much to see here. Looking far and wide, left to right, up and down, no matter how you put it, there are no other boats nearby. However, while gazing upriver, Lee spots someone up on the rooftops.
What the hell?
As she makes her descent to the streets, Lee warns Kenny.
Get down! Get down!
Why the hell are we hiding?
Someone came down from that building at the end of the street.
Where'd he go?
Saw him run into that newsstand.
Could be our bell ringer. How about we go find out?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, you head up the middle of the street. I'll go around the side, cover your flank. We'll come up on him quiet, take him by surprise.
We just want to talk to this guy.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
The two men get into position and ready themselves for the encounter. Lee slowly and quietly sneaks up to the stand and goes in for the attack.
Clem?
Please, don't hurt him!
You're not from Crawford.
Crawford? What the hell are you talking about? Kenny, don't! No, he's with us!
Who the hell are you people?
I asked you first.
The name's Molly.
Molly, I'm Lee. This is Kenny and Clementine. We're not looking for any trouble.
Hi.
You guys really aren't from Crawford, are you?
No, I'm from Macon. Kenny here's from Florida.
She didn't ask for our life stories, Lee. What's the deal with this Crawford place?
You sure you want to know? When everything started going to shit, some people got together and sealed off that whole neighborhood. Folks willing to do anything to stay alive, stop the dead getting in. I try to avoid them.
Why?
Let's just say they have a zero-tolerance policy for anyone who won't or can't live by their rules.
So how'd you know we weren't them?
Because there are no children in Crawford. Not anymore.
Do you know who's been ringing those bells all over town?
Yeah, that would be me.
I knew it! Lee, I knew she was the one who's been following us. Fucking with us.
Get that finger out of my face, Grandpa, before I jam it straight up your ass. I haven't been following you. I don't even know who the hell you people are.
Calm down, Kenny. The voice on the radio was a guy, remember?
Yeah, well, whoever you are, ringing those bells this morning nearly got us all killed. Raised the dead all around us.
That's the idea, genius. It's how I get around. I ring a bell in one neighborhood to attract the local geeks towards it. Buys me some time to scavenge the areas they cleared out.
Geeks? Is that what you call them?
Yeah, you know, like at the carnival, they'll eat anything, alive or dead.
That's pretty smart, the bells.
Doesn't take much to outsmart the dead. Bunch of dumbasses. You just gotta move fast, get in and out before they start to wander back again.
What do you mean, no children? Why not?
No children, no elderly, no one with an advanced medical condition. Basically, no one who might be a burden on the community. Crawford's all about the survival of the fittest. That's how they survived, while the rest of the world went to shit around them.
Jesus Christ.
Well, just the opposite when you think about it.
What exactly did Crawford do with all these burdens? What happened to them?
Well, you met some of them already.
Fuck me.
Yeah. Anyone who got sick, anyone too old, anyone they figured wasn't strong enough to survive. To them, those people were just mouths to feed, a drain on their precious resources.
How do you know all this?
Everyone in Savannah knew. What was going on inside Crawford got passed around like a ghost story. Except this one was true. Look, I'm gonna ask you people again. You're not from Crawford, so who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
Came down here looking for a boat, hoping to get our people out of here and find someplace safe.
Yeah, good luck with that. Anyone with a boat took it out of here as soon as people started eating each other. Any that got left behind, Crawford stripped them for parts. Cars, too.
There's gotta be something.
If there was, do you think I'd still be here? I've been over every inch of this city. This whole place is picked clean.
God damn it! Fuck!
Hey, moron. You want to keep your voice down?
Shit.
Since you're not getting on any boat, I'd advise you folks to go back to where you came from before... Great. Just great.
Isn't that the
way we came.
fuck? Gunshot must have brought him back.
Isn't there another way back to the house?
Molly, is there a... Hey! You just gonna leave us here?
Sorry, I must have missed that part of our conversation where you became my problem.
Don't leave us here, please.
Come on, make it fast.
One by one, the trio climbs onto the platform with Molly.
Fuck me.
Come on, hurry!
The only one left now is Lee.
Come on!
Come on, man. One good jump.
With limited options for where to go, he races to the dumpster behind him and pushes it out of the way. Blocked at both ends, there isn't really anywhere to go now. That is, until he looks down.
Get your ass out of there!
Can't get it open.
Here, use that to pry it open.
Clementine, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just get back to the house, okay? I'll meet you there.
There's definitely a lot to unpack. Lee and Kenny met Molly, the bell ringer, but unlikely the person on the radio. Clementine directly disobeyed Lee and followed them to the waterfront, albeit saving their lives. They learned about Crawford, the cruel faction that rules over Savannah. And now, Lee's separated from the rest of the group. The sewers do seem a lot safer than the surface though, at least for now. Meandering through the tunnels, he spots a variety of pipes, grates, and passageways, all potential exits for this maze. Rounding one of the corners, he soon lays eyes on his biggest challenge down here.
Could be the way out. There's no way I could take on all of those things by myself.
Taking cover in a small side passage, he comes across a pipe with a hand wheel connected to it. Spinning it clockwise seems to allow some water flow.
Good thing I'm out here and not in there.
With the wheels literally turning, he gets an idea. Twisting the hand wheel off of the valve, he brings it to the first pipe he came across and gives it the old college try.
Here they come.
Unleashing a bigger flow of water, it successfully grabs the attention of the nearby zombies. Quickly returning to the side passage, he watches each walker go by until the last one slowly trudges past. Popping out the other end, he's now free to move onward.
Oh my God. Chuck, he must have tried to hide out down here. Poor bastard. No bullets. He must have saved the last one for himself. You deserve better, old man.
With Chuck's fate finally revealed, all we can do now is keep moving forward. It seems like there's just one more walker in the way of Lee and his freedom.
Go, goddammit!
close call for sure, but luckily he didn't end up attracting the attention of the others. At the dead end, there are 3 obvious escape routes. The first 2, Lee tries to pry open with the ice axe.
I'm not gonna be able to pry these bars with this. Shit, it broke off.
For the last one, Lee attempts at copying some moves that he saw Molly perform.
Ah! What the hell?
As they say, when one door closes, another one opens. It's either stay here and wait for the walkers to come back, or see where this mysterious hole in the wall leads. An obvious choice, Lee climbs through.
What the hell? Must have been one of those old nuclear fallout shelters.
Wherever he was brought to, it's stocked up real good. Food, medicine, supplies, there's enough here to survive for a good long while. Maybe Lee stumbled on a gold mine, or perhaps there's more here than meets the eye.
Who are you?
It's all right. It's okay. I don't want any trouble.
Neither do we. Which is why you'd do well to turn around and leave right now.
Look, I'm sorry I disturbed you folks. I'll just be going.
You can't let him leave. He's from Crawford. If he goes back there and they find out we're down here...
Are you from Crawford? Hey, don't lie to me. I'll know.
Where else can he be from? Everywhere else around here is dead.
I'm not from around here. I'm from Athens. Grew up in Macon.
I have a brother in Macon. You were there? How was it? As bad as here?
I'm sorry.
You can't trust him, Vernon. You can't let him leave.
What do you want me to do? Shoot him in the head?
Why not? Be more of a mercy than anyone from Crawford ever showed us. Think, Vernon. What do you think they'll do if they find out we're down here right under their feet?
Damn it. You're right. I'm sorry, friend. Can't take the risk.
I'm not from Crawford, but I saw what they did up there. It made me sick. I'm not like them, and I don't think you are either. I think you're a good man.
Keep back, or I swear I'll shoot.
Carefully, Lee moves forward and attempts to disarm him.
It's all right. It's okay.
Vernon, what the hell are you doing? Vernon!
Relax. I'm not here to hurt you.
You're really not from Crawford?
No, I'm really not.
Well, we are, or were. We got out of there when they started sealing up the place, started weeding out the sick and the old so the perfect survivor society wouldn't be threatened. No room for weakness or vulnerability in their little master race.
You don't look that old, so you're sick?
We're sick. We're all members of a cancer survivors group that used to meet here at the hospital. We're in remission. But that wasn't good enough for Crawford. They'd already rounded up 5 of us before the rest of us managed to hole up and hide from them down here. This old basement's been abandoned for years.
What is this? A morgue?
Yeah, irony's always high on my list when I'm looking for a place to survive. How did you find your way down here?
A few of us got boxed in by walkers up on the street. Came down here trying to get away. Now I just want to get out of here and get back to my own people.
Well, that sewer system you came through runs all over the city. It'll take you wherever you want to go.
Thinking about it, Lee asks Vernon for the escort.
Those sewers are like a damn maze. Any chance you could help me find my way back?
Look, I'd like to help you, but we've all got our own problems. 2 of our group are sick and need constant care, and I'm the only doctor here.
Besides, why should we help you?
Look, I'm sorry if I scared you. I just want to get back to my people. Back to Clementine.
She's your daughter?
No. She lost her real parents. I'm doing what I can.
You're not seriously considering going with him.
It's all right, Bree. I had a daughter, too. Lost her in the first days. I'll be damned if I'll just sit back and let that happen to someone else.
We need you here.
Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. Let's go.
As Vernon says his goodbyes, we get a better look at his group. They really are just a bunch of elderly and ill folks trying to get by. As Lee and Vernon take their leave, the scene changes. We see that the pair made it back to the house without any issues.
Clementine? Clem? Molly?
Oh, hey, you made it back.
Who's this?
He didn't tell you about me? Understandable, I guess. I'm the one who put that beating on him when he tried to jump me back at the river. Who's the fossil?
This is Vernon. He's a doctor. He helped me get back here after we got separated.
I think you have something that belongs to me.
Before Lee can look further around the house for Clementine, Krista comes racing down the stairs.
Lee, thank God you're back.
Krista, what's wrong?
It's Omid. He's gotten worse. Much worse.
We have a man wounded.
Who's this?
This is Vernon. He's a doctor.
Oh, thank God.
Could you take a look at him?
You have to help us. Please.
I'll see what I can do. Take me to him.
As we travel upstairs, we get a good look at Omid, and it's clear he's barely hanging on.
Omid, honey, you're gonna be all right. Lee brought a doctor.
All right, let's take a look at him. I work better without an audience. I'm sure you have more things of your own to attend to.
Clementine. Clementine?
Looking around the upper level, Lee cases
Clementine,
every
you
single
in here?
room, and yet there's no sign of her. Although he does find Molly frantically searching around.
Hello? What are you doing?
You know, just poking around.
You won't find anything. We already searched the place.
You'd be surprised what people miss. Trust me, I've been doing this for a while.
Where's Clementine?
Don't ask me, I'm not her keeper.
Hey, do I look like I'm in the mood to be jerked around? Where did she go?
Last I saw, she was downstairs with your redneck friend and that college kid who hangs around with him. Why don't you go bug them?
Following her
Clem?
advice, Lee heads
Clementine?
back downstairs and spots Kenny and Ben sitting together having a drink.
Clementine! Come out, please! Kenny?
Oh, hey, you made it back. Good job. Good job.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What does it look like?
Where'd you get the bottle?
Found it. First good thing that's happened since...
Hey, take it easy. Think you've had enough.
To hell with you.
Getting wasted's not gonna help anyone.
Yeah? Well, what is? We are fucked. Molly said there's not a single boat left in Savannah. No way out. We got walkers all around us, that crazy fuck on the radio messing with us. Hell, if now ain't the time for a drink?
With Clementine nowhere in sight, Lee moves on to the backyard.
Clementine?
Poking around for a bit
Clementine!
and having no luck anywhere else, he tries the shed as a last resort.
Lee!
Hey, girl.
Come look! Look what I found!
Sitting in the shed of the house that the group just happened across is what could very well be the last working boat in all of Savannah.
Whoa.
I know, right?
As Kenny stumbles outside and lays his eyes on the watercraft, he drops the bottle, symbolizing a sign of hope and his rejection of defeat. The scene changes and we're back in the house. Vernon makes his way to the main level, delivering the verdict of Omid's condition to the group.
Omid's doing okay?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. I did what I could for him. Cleaned out the wound, but he's got a real infection. Running a fever. Without antibiotics,
Will you quit pacing? You're making everyone nervous.
Why are you even still here?
Hey, if your friend really can get that boat working, you're taking me with you as payment for saving your asses. I figure that's fair enough, don't you?
Well?
You want the good news or the bad news?
I think we could all use some good news.
Good news is, the boat's seaworthy enough. In pretty good shape, mostly.
Mostly?
That's the bad news. Gas tank's empty, and her battery's dead. We need to fix both before she's taking us anyplace.
Well, how are we supposed to get that stuff?
Sounds like Crawford is the one place that has everything we need. Maybe we should try there.
Now hold on a minute.
Surely we have to try. If there are people left in this city who are still alive, who still have supplies, what harm can it do to ask?
Trust me, you don't know these people. I do. You showing up with a wounded man? Might as well put a noose around his neck. They don't exactly welcome children with open arms either.
What the hell kind of a place are we talking about here?
The worst kind? But I don't see what other choice we have.
And just how exactly do you figure we do this? Because from what I've heard, that place ain't exactly friendly to outsiders.
There's got to be some way we can sneak in there undetected.
There might actually be a way. I know the sewer system that runs beneath Crawford like the back of my hand. Y'all wouldn't happen to have a map by any chance?
Yeah, actually.
I think I could lead us through so we could pass under the perimeter and right into the center where they keep their supplies. We come up right underneath them, take them by surprise, grab what we need, and get out before they even knew what hit them.
That's actually not the worst idea I've ever heard. I mean, it's close, but I don't know. Maybe it could work.
I've thought about it before, just never had the people to do it. But I think if we all work together, we could pull it off.
And what do you want in return for all this help you're giving us?
Crawford doesn't just have what you need for your boat. They're also well stocked with medical supplies. Medicine that my people could use, just as yours could.
We can do this. We have to.
So, it's decided then? We're going to Crawford?
We can do this. I know it.
Hell yeah, we can.
Are we seriously talking about this? I mean, what about the risk?
I don't know about you, kid, but I'd rather take a chance on doing something than just sitting around here waiting to die. That boat out there is an answered prayer. Just gotta push a little bit farther. Are you in or out?
We should go tonight, under cover of dark. I'll go let my people know. Give you all a chance to prepare. I'll be back before midnight.
Be careful.
That's how I'm still alive.
I told you to stay in your room. How long have you been there?
Is it going to be dangerous?
Is what gonna be dangerous?
Crawford.
I can't lie to you, Clem. Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous. But it's the only way to get the things we need to make Omid better and get the boat working. That's why we have to do this. Do you understand?
I don't want anyone else to die.
Neither do I, Clem, but sometimes we have to take that kind of risk.
I guess I should go get ready.
Say what now?
You said you'd need all of us to do this, and you said I'm a big help, remember? Molly said Crawford is the only place left in Savannah that still has people. That means it must be where my mom and dad are, right?
Where I'm going, it's just too dangerous. For children especially.
You said I'm supposed to always stay close to you.
As Lee thinks about it, we're faced with a difficult choice. Leave Clementine here or take her to Crawford. There's no telling what awaits us on the other side of the sewers, but at the same time, she's proven her usefulness time and time again in different ways.
Okay, you can come. But you have to promise to stay quiet and do exactly what you're told the whole time we're there.
Okay, I'm gonna go get ready.
The scene changes and we're brought to the backyard again. The group seems prepared and is just waiting on Vernon.
Check out what I found in the garage. Hatchet, hacksaw, some other tools. Might come in handy on this little break-in.
Nice.
Can I talk to you a minute?
What's up?
I took another look at the boat. She's a 30-footer.
So?
So, we're gonna have a capacity problem. Boat that size ain't gonna hold more than 5 people, even with one of them a kid.
Me, you, Clem, Krista, Omi, Ben, Molly.
Assuming everyone makes it back alive, that's still one too many. Even if we cut Molly loose. Before this is over, we're gonna have to make a decision.
You're not serious.
Look, I'm just saying, if we want the best chance of... Who the hell is this?
This is Bree. She can help us.
Good. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
I was a student at the school where Crawford keeps their supplies. I know the layout.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get moving.
Hold up just a sec. You ready?
Ready.
Hey, whoa, hold on a minute. You're not taking her with us. Did you not hear anything I said about the kind of place Crawford is? If you take her in there and they find her...
This isn't up for debate, Vernon. Decision's made.
For what it's worth, I don't think it's a great idea either.
She's coming. Deal with it.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
Ben hands Lee a hatchet and it's officially go time. The group of 8 is headed into the lion's den, oblivious to the horrors that lie ahead. As the screen fades, we're brought over to the sewers.
This should be it. We're right underneath the center of Crawford. The old school should be directly above us.
Okay, people. This is it. Remember the plan. We stay quiet, we stay hidden, and we stay together. We find what we need, and we get the hell out before anyone even knows we're there. Got it? And that part about staying close, that goes double for you.
Lee's the first one to make the climb up the ladder. Sliding the manhole cover over, he takes a peek at what's out there.
Let's go.
Where is everybody? There should be guards patrolling.
What? You disappointed?
It's just strange is all.
I think I see one. Over there by the door.
Okay. Me and Kenny will sneak out, try to take him out quiet. The rest of you wait for our signal, then follow us over. Everybody got it? Okay, Kenny, let's do this quiet. No shooting unless there's no other choice.
Right behind you.
Sneaking up to the person from behind, Lee takes out his hatchet and gets ready to attack.
What the fuck? What the fuck is a walker doing inside here? Get inside, fast!
Do you think they saw us?
I don't think so. I think we're good, for now at least.
What the hell happened here? I thought this place was supposed to be secure.
What always happens, I guess. In the end, the dead always win.
Oh man, we are so screwed.
No, this is good.
Vernon's right. We can deal with walkers easier than armed guards.
I agree. So long as we don't let them box us in, we can still do this. The plan hasn't changed.
The plan hasn't changed? Every time walkers show up, the plan changes. Do you even have any idea how many of them are out there?
No. You want to do a head count? Or do you want to get what we need and get the hell out of here? Come on, I think I know which way to head.
I got a bad feeling about this.
At some point, the heavily guarded, secure fortress of Crawford was taken over by the dead. Vernon's right in the sense that the walkers are easier to sneak past and work around than the living would have been. However, zombies can't be reasoned with or talked to, so if things go sideways, that's it.
Just keep moving.
Here.
Looks okay. Everybody in.
Stumbling into an old classroom, the group files in and lets out a small sigh of relief. The coast is clear, for now, and this appears to be the room in which Bree can give everyone the proper briefing.
Figures.
Looks like they were using this room as some kind of command center.
Okay, so now what? Where do we start looking?
Here. Just give me a sec.
Where can we find some fuel for the boat?
There's a maintenance shed across from the playground here. If they were storing fuel, that's probably where it'll be.
Where would be the best place to look for medicine?
Right here. Nurse's station. They were using it as a medical facility.
How do you know that?
Just makes sense, doesn't it?
So then we just need a battery. This auto shop. It's right next door.
Yep, it's called Herman's. You can't miss it.
Okay, I'll make the run to the maintenance shed for the fuel.
It'll be faster if I go with you. I can take you right to it.
I'll come too.
No, 2 people's enough. You stay here, see if you can use any of those tools we brought to get that armory door open. We might need to shoot our way out of here.
I'll go for the medicine.
I'll come with you. I know what to take.
Okay. Guess that leaves me to go find us a battery.
I'll go with you. Watch your back.
Okay, we've got a plan. Everyone be careful. Stay close to one another. We'll all meet back here. Good luck.
As the teams peel out, there's still one person left unaccounted for.
What about me? What can I do?
I need you to stay here with Ben and watch over our command center. I'm putting you in charge of it, okay?
You're leaving me with Ben?
I'm not leaving you with Ben. I'm leaving him with you. Understand?
Oh, okay.
Back before you know it.
It would seem as though the newcomer, Molly, knows a little more about Crawford than she's letting on. Maybe she just knows the area well, or has studied some local maps, but everything feels a little too good to be true.
The alleyway to the auto shop's down here. You coming or not?
Making some quick observations, the school has seen better days. It looks like the outbreak of walkers came by force, as there's blood all over the place. There are shell casings on the floor, further proving that some battle went down. Rooms are sealed off too, likely to prevent the dead from wandering into the halls. Following Molly, Lee finds an exit and goes back outside.
This must be the door to the alleyway where the auto shop is. But where the hell is Molly? Molly, you out here? Guess I'm not going that way.
The alleyway is relatively small and confined. Heading the most obvious direction, there's still no sign of Molly. There's a fence by the back, but due to the barbed wire, it can't be climbed over. Next to it though is a shed, and there just so happens to be a hole in its roof. On the other side, there's a garage door leading into the body shop. Unfortunately, it won't stay open, so Lee will have to find some other way in. Going to the far end, all he sees is a sea of walkers and no other options.
Better not get too close.
Leave him! He's mine.
Nice to see you. Molly? Molly!
What?
I think you got him.
One more. For luck.
He's wearing medical scrubs. Some kind of scientist or doctor, maybe?
Yeah, well, he ain't shit now. Did you find us a way in?
Yeah, but the garage door's jammed. Can't raise it.
Not a problem. Look what I found.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Looking back out towards the fences, the duo spots trouble.
Come on!
In a race against time, Lee works to raise the car jack.
Take a look around. I'll make sure no stragglers get under this door.
Making it into the body shop, there are a few different things that catch the eye. First and foremost, they're here for a battery. Looking into the truck's hood, it doesn't have one, because that would be too easy. The car that's hoisted up, however, has a light on, which indicates the presence of a battery. Playing around with the hydraulic press, it doesn't work because there's no central power. Although, there is the hose connected to it that, if severed, should do the trick nicely to bring the car back down.
Something you need?
Think I can borrow that hook thing of yours?
I don't know. Hilda and I have been through a lot together.
Hilda?
That's what I call her. Don't judge.
Please, can I borrow Hilda? I'll take good care of her. She won't get a scratch.
I got your promise now. Not a scratch.
Hilda in hand, Lee walks back over to the hose and severs the line. It seemed like a brilliant idea until it actually worked.
I did it. Whoa, whoa!
That's probably not good.
No shit!
I'll try to hold him off. Hurry!
There's the battery. Finally something goes right.
Making sure everything is unscrewed and the lines are disconnected, the car alarm soon shuts off and the battery is ready to be removed.
Got it.
Yeah, but we still got a problem here. Put it in here. I'll carry it. Okay, follow me. Move your ass!
Great, now what?
Skylight.
Okay, so now we're on a roof.
Do you ever stop complaining? Come on. Come on, what are you, chicken? Jump!
I don't know, man.
Lee gets a running start and then makes the leap of a lifetime. Something I just wanted to point out was that Molly made all of those movements and performed those stunts with a car battery in her backpack. That is no small feat and is most definitely impressive.
Come on.
Later. Something I gotta do first.
What?
Catch you later.
Wait, you've still got the battery.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to it. Make sure you don't leave without me. See you back in class.
Molly! God damn it, what the hell is she doing?
As Lee walks his way back to the classroom, another team returns from their outing.
Little help here!
Lee, do something!
We got it!
Brace the door with something!
That a hold?
Damn well better.
There's so many of them.
You got the fuel.
Let's not start high-fiving each other just yet. Let's get the hell back to the classroom. Give us a hand with these fuel cans. They weigh a goddamn ton.
You're back.
Yeah, and we made out pretty good, too.
Great work, Kenny.
How you doing with that door?
Not so good.
Here, let me give you a hand. Did you get that battery yet?
Yeah, Molly has it. She should be back here soon.
She'd better be.
Checking in with those who were left behind, Lee speaks with Clementine.
You okay, Clem?
Yeah. This desk is just like the ones we have in my school. I know it's weird, but I kinda miss it, being in school.
Me too. I used to be a teacher, remember? Tell you what, when we find ourselves a safe place, set up a little classroom. Just you and me.
Will there be homework?
No homework.
Where's Molly?
She had to go run an errand. She'll be back soon.
I hope she's okay.
She'll be fine. She's pretty tough.
Do you think things will ever be normal again? Just like the way they were before?
I don't think so, Clem. I think the best we can hope for is that we'll find a way to survive, to stay together, and to not let this change us. That's what's important.
I guess you're right.
Next, he goes over to Ben and Kenny, who are working on getting into the armory.
What do we still need?
We already got the fuel and the battery. Once we find some medicine, we'll be good to go.
So where's this battery you found?
Molly has it. She ran off to do something.
Well, she'd better bring it back here. I don't know why you trusted that girl with it. We hardly know her.
She saved your life, didn't she?
Yeah, but what has she done for me lately?
No, wait. There is something you can help me with. Something that's been on my mind. I could use your opinion.
What is it?
It's Kenny. Since I've been helping him work on the boat, I've gotten to know him a little better. He's a good guy, you know? And it's eating me up knowing what I know. I've been thinking about telling him the truth.
Ben, come on. This again?
It's my fault Duck and Katja got killed. If I hadn't screwed up back at the motor inn, they'd still be alive. How am I supposed to just carry something like that around? I have to tell him.
Look, Ben, I really don't have time for this.
You don't get it, Lee. What am I supposed to do whenever he talks about Katja and Duck? Just nod and pretend like it wasn't my fault? I can't do it anymore.
There'll come a time when he's ready to hear it, but it's not now. Not yet.
I hear you. I'm gonna get back to this.
Going back out into the hallway, the only team left to return is Vernon and Krista. According to the map, the nurse's room wasn't so far from the classroom. Walking back towards the alleyway, but hanging a left this time, Lee comes across a troubling sight.
Shit. Krista and Vernon must be trapped in there.
Pulling out his gun, he begins to fire at the walkers. Clearing a path, Lee goes into the nurse's office.
What the hell happened?
They wandered into the hallway after we got inside. I think they must have heard us rooting around in here. The whole place is infested. They're everywhere.
Calm down. I took care of them. What about the meds? Did we find what we need?
Yeah, that's our other problem. Take a look. Looks like they were keeping all the prescription meds in that safe, locked up tight.
There's no way we can bust it open?
Maybe with enough time, but I don't know how much of that we have. Be a hell of a lot quicker if we just knew the 4-digit combination.
Well, I doubt they just wrote it down and left it here for us to find. We should just try busting it open. We don't have any other choice.
Okay, you get started. I'll take a look around, see if I can find anything useful.
Searching around the office, there isn't much to interact with. The first thing that caught my eye was the video camera. Unfortunately, there's no tape inside of it. However, after doing a little bit of digging, Lee comes across a patient's file with a little something extra in it.
Anna Correa. Guess she must have been a patient here. And what's this? Vernon, Krista, come look at this.
This is day 82 since the outbreak. 1547. Dr. Logan in consultation with patient Anna Correa.
Why are you recording this?
Regulations. Oberson has ordered me to keep records of all medical examinations and consultations. I need you to brace yourself, Anna. The sonogram confirms that you're pregnant.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
As you know, the rules are very clear. The termination is mandatory.
You don't have to tell them. Tell them it was just nausea. That you gave me something for it and it went away. This is my problem, not yours.
If Oberson finds out that I concealed evidence of a pregnancy, I'm sorry, but these are the rules. I'm going to give you a sedative. It'll make the procedure easier on you.
I don't want the procedure. I want my baby. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Anna, you don't have a choice. Now, if you like, you can take some time with this, but I need you to come back no later than tomorrow, or I'll have no choice but to inform Oberson myself. I'm sorry.
Damn it, we almost had it.
What the hell kind of place was this?
Like Molly said, the worst kind.
Lee, maybe there's another tape. We gotta keep looking.
I think I recognize that doctor. He was one of the walkers out in the alley by the auto shop.
Maybe you should search it, see what he's got on him.
Following Vernon's advice, Lee leaves the nurse's office and heads back out into the alleyway. Heading back towards the auto shop, he goes into the shed again and attempts to climb through the roof. Cheap jump scares out of the way, Lee gains access to the other side and follows the blood trail. The doctor from the tape, the very same one that Molly seemed to have some personal vendetta against, is crawling away out towards the streets. Smashing its head in, Lee begins to check him for any extra footage.
This might be just what we need. And what's this? Looks like some kind of code. But Vernon said the safe combination was only 4 numbers. Shit, time to go.
Back inside the school, Lee returns to the nurse's office and slips the new tape into the camcorder.
I found another tape. This one's dated October 10th.
That's the day after the first one we watched.
Put it in.
Have you made a decision?
I thought you said I didn't have a choice.
Well, technically you do. You can terminate the pregnancy or leave Crawford. Of course, that would be a death sentence for both you and your unborn child.
Maybe that's best. I stayed up all last night thinking about this. Why are we even trying to survive? To keep on living, if this is what it takes. If this is what it's turned us into.
I don't make the rules, Anna.
Doctor, I'm begging you. Please help me.
Maybe one day, when things are different, you can try again. But for now, today, we have to do this. No. No.
I think we know what happened to Crawford.
More importantly, we got the combination.
Krista, are you all right? What's wrong?
It's nothing. That was just hard to watch. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
All right. Let's get those meds and get the hell out of here.
We're in business. Antibiotics, morphine. We'll take as much of this as we can carry. Okay, I think we're good. This is more than enough for your people and mine. Let's go.
You go on ahead. I want to make sure we didn't miss anything. I'll be right behind you.
Don't take too long.
There really isn't much more to look into from here, but something I wanted to point out was Crawford's downfall. It's interesting and bizarre to see how quickly a tight-knit little society like this can come crumbling down in a universe like this. All it took was one person to go on a rampage, a justified rampage, and not destroy any of the brains. Even if Anna was killed or had made her escape, it wouldn't have mattered. The dead turned undead and the cycle continued. If she had only went for headshots and killed whomever that way, Crawford would still be standing. It's just neat to think about how the little details affect the bigger picture.
Jesus Christ! Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Where the fuck have you been?
Sightseeing.
I'll take that battery now.
Oh, yeah, about that. I'm just kidding. Here you go.
What's that?
Nothing.
Sure there's nothing you want to tell me?
Yeah, I'm sure. Are we done? What the hell?
I think that's our cue to get the hell out of here.
Whoa!
Jesus!
Shit! Ben,
Sorry. I just got spooked by those bells, and then I heard someone coming.
did you leave Clementine alone?
No, Kenny's with her. We still can't open that armory door. He sent me out to look for something we can use to bust it open. I found this.
Ben? Where did you get that?
I just found it. It was stuck in the door handle at the end of the hallway back there.
Oh no. Shit!
Lee! Shoot this
It wasn't me!
Good going, kid. Nice shot.
Thanks.
What the fuck is going on?
They're coming.
Oh, shit.
That ought to hold them.
Sure, but now how do we get out?
Through the armory. We could just get this damn door open. Come on, damn you!
This is my fault, all my fault.
What the hell's he babbling about?
Ben, we talked about this.
No, wait. I want to know what he meant. What do you mean this is all your fault?
Kenny, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
Kid, this ain't the best time. Whatever you did, save it for later.
Ben, we don't have time for this now.
I'm sorry, Lee. I can't do this anymore. He's got a right to know.
Know what?
It's been me all along, putting all of us in danger. Katja and Duck, it was all me. It was all me.
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
It was me who made the deal with the bandits at the motor inn, slipping them supplies. I thought maybe I could keep them off our backs. When it got discovered, that's when they attacked. And that's when Duck...
Kenny, lay off, man! Ben didn't mean for any of this to happen. It was all just a mistake.
I don't give a fuck, you little pissant! You're fucking dead, you hear me? Dead! My wife and child, you got them both fucking killed!
Nice group you got here.
Not the time, Molly.
If this asshole thinks he's getting on my boat after what he did, he's out of his motherfucking mind!
Kenny, we'll sort this out later, after we get out of here, okay?
Ain't nothing to sort out. I just told you the way it's gonna be. The boat's not big enough for all of us. Somebody's gotta get left behind. Might as well be this piece of shit right here.
Well, I vote we leave him. I'm sorry, Ben. I know you mean well, but all I want to do is get back to Omid, and you put that at risk.
Wait, don't I get a vote?
Of course you do.
Ben's nice. He's my friend. We don't leave friends behind. That's my vote.
On second thought, I think I'm gonna abstain. Lee?
Somewhat thinking it over, Lee answers honestly.
I'm sorry, Ben. I've got to do what's best for the group, and that means cutting you loose.
What about the rest of us? Don't we get a say?
Now can we go?
Damn right. Vernon, come on! So much for the armory.
What's left of it?
A few rounds. That's it.
You didn't close that door behind us?
I couldn't. The lock was busted.
Great. Just fucking great. Come on. There's gotta be a way out down here. Fuck!
That's not gonna hold. Back upstairs!
On the way over, Kenny spots something on the ground.
Lee, look!
Covering their escape, Lee backs up on the stairs whilst taking aim and firing at the walkers. Zombies are pouring in from the doorway and coming after the group. He gets a good head start, but that's quickly nullified. He works to free his leg, but has to keep a keen eye on the stairwell. After some struggle, he finally gets it out and continues his ascent. Hacking and slashing his way through the walkers, he clears a path and is able to regroup with the rest of the gang.
down!
It's all right, Clem. I'm fine. Any way out of here?
This leads to the roof. We might be able to find a way down from there.
You didn't come into town from the railroad, did you?
Yeah. Why?
Never mind. I can see the sewer where we came in from here. I think we can do this.
Well, what are we waiting for? Go, go!
Yeah, come on, let's go! Hold on, Ben! I've got you! Ben, climb up! Come on, you can do it!
There's no time! You have to go! Now!
Quit fucking around, Ben! Come on!
Let go, damn it! Get Clem and the others out of here!
Lee.
Lee, we both know.
With time quickly passing and the danger growing, Lee is forced to make a life or death decision. Ben is a liability, he's only screwed up and has cost the lives of many people in this group. On the other hand, he's just a kid, and allies are hard to come by these days. He doesn't deserve to die like this.
Why?
Go, go, go! Krista? Everything okay?
Omid! I never should have left you. I'm so sorry.
Krista, get away from him!
Hey. Back already?
We got you medicine.
Good. Feel like I could use some. You okay, kid? You look worse than I do.
We almost didn't make it out of there because of this asshole. Should have left him behind when we had the chance.
Guys, what the hell happened out there?
Let someone else tell you. I got work to do.
Okay, with a little luck, you should start feeling better pretty soon. I'll stay here for a few more hours to check on him. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Doc.
Yes, thank you so much.
Maybe now's a good time for you and me to have a little talk, in private.
Listen, man. About what happened to Bree.
Don't beat yourself up over it. There was nothing you could have done. You want to know the worst part?
What?
I don't feel much. I mean, I don't feel enough. Shouldn't I be broken up over what happened to her? That's how I was when I lost my daughter. When I lost my friends in those first few weeks. But now, it's like I just take something like this in stride. Like this is what our world is now, and we'd better just get used to it.
What did you want to talk to me about?
I know you care about Clementine. Anyone can see that. And I know you want what's best for her. But this plan of yours, putting everyone on a boat with no destination, do you really think that's her best chance of finding somewhere where she can be safe? Because I don't. So I want to make you an offer.
What kind of an offer?
I'll take her off your hands, take her back with me, to my people. We're well supplied, well hidden, and a lot of us have had kids of our own. And now Crawford's fallen, we got nothing left to fear from them. She'll be safe with us. Safer than she will be if she stays with you, I promise you. That's what you want for her, isn't it? To be safe?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say any of this and give you a chance to walk away, which you ought to do right now.
I know you think you're doing what's best for her, And if you were her real father, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But you're not. And staying with you is not what's best for her. If no one else around here will tell you that, then I will.
That little girl's in my care. We've been through more together than you can imagine. Anyone who tries to get between me and her, anyone, is gonna wind up dead. You hear me?
Take your hands off me.
Vernon's heart is in the right place, but it doesn't feel like there's much more he could do in order to keep Clementine safer compared to anyone else in the group. Their connection runs deep, she's comfortable with Lee, Krista acts as a womanly role model in her life, and for the most part, the plan's coming together. The boat is just about ready, and the group can set sail far away from Georgia.
Hey, going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm about to head out. I just wanted to say thanks for everything. It's been fun.
What are you talking about? Kenny's working on the boat right now. Thought you were coming with us. God knows you earned it.
Yeah, I've been thinking it over. It's not for me. Sounds like it'd be pretty crowded, and I never did like the water.
You sure about this?
I'm sure. I've always done better on my own anyhow. Listen, I'm not much for goodbyes. Tell the others for me?
Sure. You take care of yourself, Molly.
You too, Lee. And you be sure to take care of that little girl. You know she thinks the world of you.
Good luck.
Ain't nothing to do with luck.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Kenny's working on the boat.
I know.
What are we going to do after he fixes it? Where will we go?
Someplace else. Someplace better. Clem, honey, what's wrong?
Is Ben going to be okay? He doesn't seem the same since he got back.
Ben's a good kid. I think he's just feeling guilty about some of the decisions he's made. He's gotten a feeling like he's a burden on the rest of us.
Before we leave tomorrow, will we have time to look for my parents?
Lee chooses the route of honesty and gives it to her straight.
I'd like to, Clem, but I don't think we'll have time. We really shouldn't stay here any longer. It's not safe. I'm sorry, Clementine. I'm so sorry.
As Clementine lays by the window, crying herself to sleep, Lee places the walkie-talkie down and rests on the couch. It's been a long couple of days, and with their escape so close, it feels like he's earned some shut-eye and the relaxation.
Clementine? Clementine?
The house is empty, and Clementine is nowhere to be found. Again.
Clementine? Clementine! Oh, God.
Lee spots her hat outside on the ground. She loves that hat and doesn't go anywhere without it. Just outside the gate, he notices her walkie-talkie. She must have taken it out with her when she left the house. No doubt pulled in by the man on the radio. Lee walks over to it in order to pick it up. Regaining himself and collecting his things, the camera pans around Lee's body as he makes a grave discovery. Lee was bitten by the walker.
No. 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 Fuck.
Lee? Lee? You out here? Lee!
Shocked and confused, Lee thinks about what his next move is. Does he come forward with the bite and risk being outcast by the group, or does he hide it and pretend like everything's fine?
She's not in her room.
Vernon ain't in the house either. What the hell is going on?
Whose blood is that?
It's mine.
Oh my god.
No way. No fucking way.
There's no time to worry about me. Clementine's gone.
There's no chance she just wandered off on her own?
No way.
Then who the hell took her?
I don't know. Last night Vernon came to me and offered to take her with him. Said she'd be better off.
Son of a bitch. I knew we couldn't trust that fucker.
Wherever she is, I have to find her.
Okay. What do you need from us?
Clem may not have much time. We have a better chance of finding her if we all go together. Who's with me?
We're all responsible for Clementine, and in your condition, you may not make it to her in time. She needs our help. All of our help.
Damn right. We can't let you do this alone.
So that's settled then. We'll look for Clementine together.
Hell yeah. What are we waiting for?
Are you sure about this? Could be dangerous.
As opposed to what? Day-to-day life these days?
We're sure, Lee. Just lead the way.
Lee looks over at Kenny, his earliest friend in the group, the one in whose back he's had since day one.
You've always been there for me, Lee. Always had my back when it mattered. What kind of friend would I be if I wasn't there for you now? Bitten or not, I'm with you to the end. You can count on me.
What about you, Ben?
Now hold on a minute. You're not really thinking about bringing him with us, are you?
Needing all of the power he can get, Lee tells Kenny his thoughts.
Deal with it, Kenny. The way I see it, Ben still has a chance to make things right. If he wants it. How about it, Ben?
I don't know. Whatever you think is best.
Clementine's one of the few good things left in this world. She stood up for you and Crawford when Kenny wanted you gone. Don't you think you owe it to her to stand up for her now?
You're right. I owe her. I want to do this for Clem, but I want to do it for Kenny too. I gotta make it right with him. Somehow, I gotta make it right.
Okay, guys, we should go find Vernon, see if he took her. Let's head out.
What about the boat? We just gonna leave it unguarded?
If someone was gonna take it, they'd have done it already. Besides, what choice do we have?
The group moves out, leaving no one behind and the house unguarded. Everyone cares deeply for Clementine, and even though certain members have issues with one another, they all want to see her return safely. The scene changes and we're brought down to the sewers. They've arrived at Vernon's hideout, and immediately, the audience can sense something's off. The once fully stocked shelves are now completely empty. Gone. The survivors have up and left, practically without a trace.
Where the hell are they?
Looks like they got out of here in a hurry.
Vernon, get out here! There doesn't have to be any trouble here. All I want is the girl. Give her back and nobody needs to get hurt.
With no responses, it's confirmed that there's nobody here. Vernon was asking about the train the group rode in on. Perhaps they made a break for the locomotive and hightailed it out of Savannah. Maybe they left to resettle Crawford, or perhaps they've gone elsewhere. In any case, they aren't here, and most importantly, neither is Clementine. As Lee and the team are wallowing, they begin to hear some noises coming from outside.
Clementine, are you all right? Where are you? Vernon, you son of a bitch!
Hello, Lee.
Where have you taken her?
This isn't Vernon, and you should really watch your tone. Clementine's fine, but if I were you, I'd choose my next words very carefully.
With episode 4 at an end, we're once again brought to the screen displaying our choices. The big decisions made in this episode go as follows. The first is if you killed the boy in the attic. The second is if you chose to lie or to threaten Vernon. The third is if you decided to bring Clementine with you to Crawford. The fourth is if you let Ben fall to his death, and the fifth is if you revealed your bite to the group. After that, we're brought over to a special menu. We get to see who accompanied Lee for the final trek to look for Clementine. There are all sorts of different group combinations. I ended up with all 5 members out searching for her, which is among the more popular outcomes. With that, thus wraps up episode 4, Around Every Corner, of Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 1.